historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now the first carry for King Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 31, here is 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Jackson. Front to his right. Now he'll run. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
For another Baltimore Ravens.
From the gun, Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to bring up a third down. A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On fourth down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Tory Taylor, to punt. That's Tylan Wallace back to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On play action, here's Jackson. Flushed to his left. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's second down. Jackson going to keep it himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Throwing Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, how about that hit? He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Deputy! Deputy, deputy!
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Luther Burton, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Tory Taylor now. And on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Here's Wallace to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Hey, middle, middle, middle.
and 10. Jackson. That long pump for Dante Wester. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through one. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Jackson got his man at the 6, and he's into the end zone. There's Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point is good, and the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a handoff. Jones. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. And here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
1st and goal.
A big-time play for the Bears. A gain of 48. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Forced to his right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Oh, maybe a free play, and he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete. but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Jackson looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest for the catch.
And he will score! Head Walker! Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
He'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
He'll gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27.
To throw is Williams. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Namde Matabike. He spins to drop him for a sack. And bring up 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Jackson now. That is caught. He finds Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. That deep ball for Bateman. And this will be incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. This is Henry. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Jackson. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. From a little further back. Here's 2nd and goal.
8-yard line.
Now Jackson. Forced out wide. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
That's the score.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And they'll let that to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Give up the middle with Swift. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago. They'll go again with Swift. Room to run at the 35. Waterani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes the screen to Jones. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
Swift. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Third and goal. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, I feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Back here is goal line. Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
He's out of bounds at his own 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
off the play fake. Jackson taking off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
A first down throw for Jackson. That is left side and caught by Powell.
it's a gain of 11. Baltimore first down. First and 10.
Jackson now to throw on first down. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. This throw right is taken in by Powell. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Down and 2.
Jackson on third and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, first and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kicking team off for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. On 1st down, one of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Well, cover of the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. You got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a play.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Jones on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. Jones now on 1st and 10. Oh, he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And he gets that from Hardman. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 34. First and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
First down, Bears.
To try to throw again, here's Williams. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Jair Alexander is there to back that one away. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing again. Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second down, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Jones now on the return. They're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
They're on the 2-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Throwing again from his own end zone. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. carefully take this starting field position. They begin with 1st and goal at the 2. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.